Bonjour, my name is Papi, and welcome back to the 4th episode of my Minecraft survival adventures. I did 3 things in between episodes. First was to build the sort of spectral herd that you see behind me in the skeleton, because there's something. I wanted the hub to be a little color themed. First you have the golem with the red touch in the rose, and then you have the knight and it's blue shiny diamonds, and then the skeleton was a bit dull, a bit dark and white. Yeah, you have blue, but you have blue also in the other statues. So on the advice of Mamibata, the good friend of mine I spoke in the last episode, I did the herd, and I am pretty happy with it. Second thing that I did in between episodes was to replace the iron bars that I installed in this hallway by chains, because when I did it, I didn't think I was in 1.16 and I did not think about the chains, but yeah, they do look way better. The last thing that I did was to install a texture pack, because ever since I saw this meme when the 1.16 update... Excuse me, mademoiselle. Ever since I saw this meme after the 1.16 update was out, was that the piglins with their snoot looked like a waifu with a little cap on their head. So I went ahead and searched for a texture pack for it, and then I found it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's back to the main subject. Fuck! Let's come back to the main subject of this episode. My main goal by doing this night was to build the entrance of the chest room, because I am absolutely fed up by all those chest monsters. And yeah, because they start creeping up on me. Here I have another one, which I could get rid of, but because I will in just a few hours have a chest room, I will not bother to. I don't exactly know what I want to build here. I want to have the feeling that the armor is hollow first, so I think I will start by a completely black concrete zone, and I want something impressive. Like when you enter the chest room, I want you to go, wow! But I don't know if I can manage it. If I want to impress you, I have to dig, because the wow factor is often linked to the big dig factor, and what other way to see a digging progress than in a time lapse? I just finished placing the beacon, and I was astonished by the fact that the drones left me alone for once. And then I realized, oh, but the Guardian Temple right next to me, they all filling the mockup, and I am okay with it. I'll take it. Just, I love you, Guardians. Stay where you are. Yes, this is another dig, I know, but I promise this one will be different. As you can see, I did not clean the walls and replace all the mineral with stone because I am not planning to leave them clean stone like the other cylinders. I want to cover them with something else and have a totally different style for my chest room. Before starting the storage room, you may have seen that the diamonds are left where I found them. I did this just to be able to mine them on camera. So let's do it. And this stack and 6 diamond is going directly into my treasure box. Concerning the storage room, I don't exactly know how I'm gonna build it, but I have the general idea of what I want to do. All I know is that I need a butt ton of wood for the chest and for the room in itself. Anyway, if I want to get this building done, I have to get started and farm some oak wood, then place some block. Would you look at that? I stumbled upon a bug. There's an invisible drone right next to me. You can see here it is hitting me. And I cannot even see the hitbox of this mob. I really wonder... Oh, I think I know a way to hit him. To hit it. Look, you take your bow. Oh, here you go. Ah. I really don't know what can cause this bug. Oh well. I am not sure if this is enough wood to get me through this project, but what I am sure of is that there is no such thing as too much wood in my book, because I will get to use every log that I collect at some point in time. Oh, here you go. I marked out the basic shape that I want to go with my chest room. And so as you can see, this will be empty, and all around it I will have chests and utility things like a furnace array, enchanting part, maybe a brewery, a potion making area, and down in the bottom of the room I will make the spiral shape that I like so much. But you know, I am really dumb, and I had an idea, a really bad idea. I will spend an awful amount of hour type idea, an utterly useless type idea, a why are you flexing so much type idea. But what is this idea? I want to blow up the bedrock that you see behind me so I can access the void. But it's not a small amount of bedrock, and since 1.30 you cannot destroy it with a dragon egg anymore. But I really like this idea and I will do it. That's why I shall not lose time anymore and start breaking bedrock. Yay, I did it! I made a hole through the bedrock down to the void. It took me some time, but less than expected, and the result is really satisfying. Like, I can jump inside and go underneath the world. You. But I do not want to go too far down because I don't want to die simply. I was going to build the spiral shape on the floor, and I thought you could find it interesting to see how I am building them. First, I place all around the circle blocks that are evenly spaced, and then I do the same with the inner circle. And what I am aiming for is that I want to link this one to the next one. So instead of a straight line, I want to make a curve that's link this block to this one. Then I am trying to smooth out the shape so that it looks good. And I am doing that for all of the 12 curve that I have to do. That will maybe be the second one, third one, and after you've done 3 of them, you just have to repeat the pattern on all 4 sides. Congratulations, you have a nice spiral improvised shape. I made something, but I don't like it. Let's do a color swap. Okay, I prefer that. It's less contrasty and more smooth. 2 heures plus tard. Well, the storage room is progressing nicely. I want to place the floors to have a better idea of the overall shape, but I think it looks great for now. I still have to determine how I will do the stairs because it will definitively pose some challenges. I present to you the most expensive bin you'll ever see in Minecraft. Do you remember the full shulker box of wood that I recolted? It is that now. Yeah, I did not collect nearly enough to go through this project. Same goes for the spruce. Therefore, I'll have to call this episode a day, because if I want to release something on Sunday, I'm running out of time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe if you want to see more. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed what I did. And you can always leave a comment and activate the notification bell to not miss any episode. Au revoir.